Oh, excuse me, my microphone was on the entire time. Oh. And I didn't mute myself. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, thank you for tuning in. Hi. How are we doing on this fine day? Dango Brat, lurkers, people of the internet, thank you for tuning in. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. 1, 2, 3. Kappa test. All right, so we are going to go ahead and continue our Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers playthrough. Let me just forgot to ping everyone on Discord. Da 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 Can't get enough. I cannot get enough Final Fantasy XIV music. Oh man. Kalusia. Let's go. Here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome back for our post-Shadowbringers main storyline quest journey with our beloved frog, Valkyria Luthgard. Back at it again. The great warrior of light. The last of her, the very last of the amphibians. First, Pepe. Breaker of memes. Or rather, breaker of the internet. How about that? The flames of war. Shortly after your arrival, you are met by Nanamo, who reveals that the immortal flames have joined the Amalja in the defense of Pagalthan. Yet even with their combined strength, it is plain they will struggle to repel the draconic horde, and so the Sultana bids you enter the fray without further delay. That actually rhymes. The Sultana bids you enter the fray without further delay. Hey. All right. Lego. Ah, greetings. We've been expecting you. But say the word, and we shall depart for Pagalthan at once. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder. Duty. Okay. Enter Pagalthan. I think we're gonna go ahead and switch it up. Instead of Alphanaut, we're gonna have Urianger.
Our fates are not yet sealed.
And then let's trade. Oh, we need a tank. Need a tank for this one. Okay, we're gonna have, you know what? Oh, wait, can I can't pick. Oh, because I'm tanking. That's right. Thancred will not be a part of the party. That's a little unfortunate. I guess we're gonna go ahead and go with the double.
I stand ever ready.
Double Makode comp. Oh, they're both battle mages, or black mages. Do we like that? See, I wish Thancred was an all-rounder. Shit. Come on, man. Now, why isn't it letting me pick and go for the party? Party of NPCs. Okay, let's try that again.
Our fates are not yet
I stand
sealed.
ever
Victory
ready.
will be
I
ours.
stand ever ready. I stand ever ready.
Victory will be ours. Insish. Oh, I don't have the item level for it. Crap. Item level 490. Dang. Shit. We can't progress unless we get the the equipment. What do we do? What are we gonna do? How do we... Crap. How do I go about getting the item level 490? I guess I just need a key for Matoya's Relict? I don't know. Unless I can buy... some form of equipment. I'm wondering... maybe we should teleport to... how about we teleport to... oh, I have to poop! I have to poop! Uh-oh. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. In the meantime, I guess you can stare at the screen. Toilet emergency time. AFK. All right. I'm back. Still need to figure out what to do. What to do. As far as getting to item level 490. How do we go about that? Yulmore? Forget where Yulmore is. Yodelmore. Mm-hmm. Ah, man. What do I do? What do I do? Vendor, merchant. Elegant tombstone of poetics. Where do I turn that in? Alamigo? Here we go to Alamigo. Da, 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 da. Augmented. Wait a minute. I'm level 80. From A Mark. Moen's Merchant. Oh, man. Are we... we're at Yilmore. I can't remember... Splendor's vendor. Nope. Bull appraiser. Moen. Yeah. Augmented Crypt Lurker from A Mark in Yilmore. And Moen's Merchant. Oh, in the Crystarium. What does A Mark look like? Hell? A Mark. Homestone Exchange. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's over there. There you go. There you go. Item level 5. Wait. No, we want to go for the better gear, right? Okay, we got some new pieces of gear that are gonna dramatically excuse me, insufficient Oh, great. That's awesome. Do I really not have enough backspace? Are you kidding? Or, oh wait. Isn't there a separate... Uh-huh, there it is. Okay. I was looking for it. I guess I'll just move that here for now. There you go. And then I do the same thing. And the boots. All right. Now we're at the required item level. Or Paglethon. And, you know, I think we should probably get something else. Because we still have a bit of, oh, wait, did I not put on the shield? Thought I did. Hold on. Hold on a second. There you go. All right. Now we are decked out. I do want to go back to being a frog. So I have to remember how to do that. Glamour plate. Oh. Wait a minute. Aha. My frog. Boyo. Ooh. Oh, you can do it on the fly. Ew. Look at that. That's cool. I do like my old school gear that I had. This one's pretty nasty. This one's pretty gnarly. This one too. I didn't have that many gear sets, but nevertheless, we're back to being a frog. Okay. Figured out a solution. We're going to go back and continue our adventures. Actually, let me just take a second to sell a thing. So I gotta have a little bit of backspace now. I should probably eat some of the food here too, honestly. It just eats up the bag space. I ought to do that. But, alright, let's not worry about that and get on with the progression. Welcome to Sundry Splendors. One. Oh. Oh shit. Primal gear. Why is she here though? The hell are you doing here, ma'am? Ma'am? Boom, 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 ba-dum. Yeah.
Our fates are not yet sealed.
I stand ever ready.
All right, here we go. You want to click on register for duty. Not letting me do it for whatever reason.
I stand ever ready.
Hello?
I stand ever ready.
Well, I am ready. Knees weak, arms heavy. Mom spaghetti. Oh, come on. It ain't letting me click it. There you go. Okay, I guess I had to close the window first. Joke's on you. Here we go. Here we go. Tackle-thon, baby. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this metal music goes hard. With a little bit of some Indian strings in there. Bill, Bill, Bill. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam.
not yet come.
A Mericidian dragon. I think this answers the question of how they summoned Bahamut.
I will not hold back. I will not hold back.
I shall protect you.
Alrighty. In death, may you find the peace you were denied in life. We must proceed with caution if we wish to slip through the enemy's front line, says Ishtola. Is that the Azure Dragon? What took you so long?
We're in trouble. Let's split up.
Incredible. Such strength. To Garlemald!
I will not hold back. Away with you.
Oh, no, you don't.
I gotta do a new earring. I'll go ahead and put that on. Yeah. Wait. Oh. I think I was wearing. Wait, what? Oh. Turns out I have better earrings already. So what did I... Okay. Whatever. No problemo. You would lend us your aid. Then let us crush this accursed war machine. Oh shit. I didn't realize there was stuff going out here. Whoops. Oy, oy, oy. Oh no, I'm getting hit by shit. Crap. Gotta be careful. Are we spreading out or? Oh. Oh, I see. It's a knockback. Got it. Uh-oh.
Allow me.
We're good. We're fine. We made it. Once the way is clear, strike at the enemy's heart. Boss number 2, I think. Oh no, not a boss. Not yet. Oh. Okay. Huh. Wave of mobs number 2. God, there's so much going on. Oh crap. Oh. Stand over here. Or, oh wait, okay. Okay, so that was a boss. After all. Got it. Where do we want to go now? Where to? Where to? Teletherium, Lunar Bahamut, the final boss, and Tiamat at our sides. Woo! Bum 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 ram bum 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 ram bum bum bum. Oh, shit. My bad. I thought it was over.
I will not hold back.
Allow me.
What? What do I do about that? Oh god. Uh-huh. Giga Flare.
This is going to leave a mark.
Stubborn.
I will not hold back.
Allow me.
Awesome. Ba, 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 ra, ba, ba. Jacket offending? I don't really need that. I got a Lunar Bahamut card. Whoa! Cool. Alrighty. Cutscene time. I think. I think. Children of man, the shade of my beloved is no more, and I shall be forever in your debt. By your deeds are we set free, and free we shall remain as long as I draw breath. Never again shall the dragons of Mericidia hearken to the lies of the Ascians. This I vow.
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well. Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
You would make peace with Ul'dah, then?
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Guardians who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
sometime earlier, inside the Paglathan Tower.
What in Ralga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them. We're leaving, now!
No! No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
Wowzers. Okay. I'm gonna take a second to sit down. I don't want to stand anymore. I got a standing desk. I was standing for the entire duration of that dungeon, but I'm kind of getting tired.
All right.
I saw my... What was it? I saw that my OBS was having an issue there for a second. Kind of lagged. Never seen that before. But in any case, we continue. The great hero's journey. Boom, 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 ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. That's a little better. Oh my god, my microphone was muted. My bad. Oh man. Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss the day's events with Pippin and her grace. Brave scions! Would that I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the frontistery. Your Grace, whatever is the matter? As our troops withdrew from Pagelthon, they came upon the 2 scouts sent to the nearby tower. I have yet to hear a full account, but it seems that one of them, your friend, I believe, had been wounded and was being dragged away by the other. Oh no! I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace. I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace. Can you tell us aught of Arenvold's condition, Your Grace? The wounded scout. Not save that it is grave. The chirurgeons tend to him even as we speak. The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Valkyria, Estinian, would you mind going after Alphanord? He may need some support from someone other than me. From someone other than me. Very well. Very well. Very well. Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people know what took place in Pagelthon. Pagelthon. Come on then. Come on then. Yes. Come on then. Quest accepted. Yeah. All right. When the dust shit. Okay. When the dust settles. When the dust. Upon disembarking at the airship landing, you are met by Nanamo, who reveals that one of your friends has been gravely wounded. Realizing at once that she must mean Arenvold, Alphanort departs for the frontistery in visible distress, prompting Alizé to suggest that you and Estinian go after him. Speak with a frontistery chirurgeon chirurgian or chirurgian? I cannot pronounce the word right. Clearly. Chirurgian. Chirurgian. Fuck me. In the Alchemist's Guild. Let's go. Hello, not a homie. Not my homie, not a homie. Let's go. My boy. Yes. Not a homie. My homie. G-Dog. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Rip, rip, rip. Pagglethon. Yes. Gearlands. Okay. Where do we want to go? Hello, Genevieve. What? Genevieve. Genevieve. I don't know where to go. I don't understand. I know this robot, this ribbit, don't know where to go. I don't get it. I would like to find my brother. Look at my belly. Look at my protruding ribbit belly, my amphibian belly. Hello, ribbit. Rip, 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 rip. Ribbit, ribbit. Dude, where is the thing? I don't get it. What is the chirurgian? The chirurgian. I cannot find the chirurgian. Where could he be? Oh. I'm looking. Oh, Bartholomew. I'm looking for the chirurgian. Oh. Have you seen the chirurgian? Perchance? No, okay. Bartholomew? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I had a dream about a frog, the warrior of frogs. Dude, where am I supposed to? I'm gonna chuck. Okay, I clearly am not paying. I am not paying attention. I am not very well paying attention, my friends. We were supposed to go to the Alchemist's Guild. Let's go. To the Alchemist's Guild we fare. We shall travel. We shall walk our way. Yonder. Yonder. Hello. If I cannot talk my way into his heart, I'll poison my way into it. Are you fucking stupid? Another one come to see the lad in silver armor. Master Demeliot is attending to him as we speak. If you would be so kind to wait. What did Master Demeliot say? Tell me his exact words. Enough, Alphanod. This isn't helping, you stupid shit. But, you're right. Forgive me. When we said our farewells to Arenvold, I was afraid that something like this might happen. But now that it has, all we can do is wait. Duh! Gah! Anime frustration. Anime angst. Fuck.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
We
have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
He died to a fart.
May
Rip.
we see him?
Ripperoni.
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
Sleep. Sleep is for the weak. I can't believe it. How can I believe it? How can I believe it, mate? You what?
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot will be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
I know. I know. There is nothing more I can do here. Come, let us rejoin the others. Her Grace invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to join her in the fragrant chamber. Your comrades have already arrived. Will the three of you be joining them? We will.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fan Daniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak. Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now. After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Pagltharn. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
All right. Right then. Unless anyone has any objections, I think it's about time we return to the Rising Stones. And that includes you, Alphinaud. Harrenvold is in good hands here. Of course, you would doubtless mock me for pacing about the infirmary. Let us retire then, that we might regain our strength and readiness for the coming challenges. If all are in agreement then, I shall let Kryl know to expect us. A hot bath and a hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging with the time available. It will be good to be home. I have some thinking to do. Yes, I'll try asking him. And thank you. I shall look forward to it. Our comrades eagerly await our return, and Kryl in particular has a few matters she is keen to discuss, one of which concerns you, Estinian. Believe it or not, you will join us, won't you? Fine. Really? I thought you said you were avoiding that Baldesian woman. If I refused, she would only pursue me. Let's get this over with, shall we? Ugh. Let's get this over with, shall we? Shall we? Oh, I'm Estinian, the Great Dragoon.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
'Tis possible the ancient knowledge preserved within their archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
I think this one?
When Elidibus sought to make warriors of light. That was the voice which calls constantly to all who might hear it. I spoke of direct communication, when Hydaelyn communed solely with you. A far rarer occurrence.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace.
Well, does this one meet with your approval? Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting, though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have a busy few moons. Not that they ever seem to be anything about. Thancred's got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm. Which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do. But when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Well, than you lot. More accurately, you won't catch me trading blows with a primal in the near future. For every fell fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange, baths to fill, sheets to wash, stores to replenish, and the list goes on. Which is where I come in. And gladly, mind you, it's the least I can do to support the scions who risk life and limb. Like poor Arenvold. I wish there was something we could do for him, but we'll just have to settle for saying the old prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. It wouldn't do to have him come back to a complete shambles now, would it? But that's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. If there are any developments, I promise you'll be the first to know. Ah!
All right. Not for naught. Right. The company we keep, Alizé can tell you, are itching to take the fight to the Telephoroi.
Valkyria, you're looking well. I'll take it you managed to squeeze in some rest. If you came hoping for tidings from Kryl, I'm afraid we're still waiting, but we do have some odd scraps of news to share. Scraps, she says. Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance has the situation well in hand, thanks in no small part to Hori Boulder and the others. Meanwhile, talks with the beast tribes are going even better than expected. Encouraged by Oldar's progress with the Amalja, Gridania has opened negotiations with the Ixal, believe it or not. All of which is obviously very encouraging, but with the Telephoroi still out there, it's not as if we can afford to lower our guard. It's not as if we can lower our guard. No.
Begging your pardon, but I come bearing an invitation from the Alliance. A council meeting is due to be held in Alamigo, and your attendance is humbly requested.
We were just talking about the Alliance. May I ask what's on the agenda?
I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Telephoroi, in concert with our new allies. The beast tribes have also been invited. It is hoped that they will join us in the fight against our common foe. So the Alliance would bring all of the beast tribes into the fold at a single stroke. An ambitious plan, given the delicacy of the negotiations, but mayhap an expedient one, considering the threat we face. Indeed, my lady, and for their part, I am told the beast tribes have agreed to attend. If the Scions too are present, all of Eorzea will be represented. To arrange such a meeting must have been quite an undertaking, not only diplomatically, but practically. Pray inform the Alliance that we would be honored to participate. We shall make for Alamigo without delay. Then I will bear your answer thither with all haste. We look forward to receiving you at the Royal Palace. Well, now that we've accepted the invitation, who exactly is going to attend? I move that you and Ishtola lead our contingent. Given how long you've worked to end summoning, it is only right that you be present for what promises to be a historic moment. I think we've all played our part in that little endeavor, don't you, Valkyria? All present may rightly claim a seat. I do quietly agree. But by your leave, I believe I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to the coordination of our defensive efforts. I'm not coming either. Aymeric will be there, and I'd rather not be interrogated. Very well then. While those with a mind to hold the fort get on with holding it, I suggest the rest of us make for Alamigo. Shall we? We have been expecting you. While some few guests have yet to arrive, the Alliance leaders are all present. Shall I show you in?
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Ah! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay. Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think! If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'Stola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome. I beg your pardon?
What is it, Soulwalker? Do not express your passion thus. A little pretty will outdo, perhaps. Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future, as allies united in purpose.
Ah! Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets, pits brother against brother. Free them from his grasp, we shall!
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise be!
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, Engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
Might I suggest the Grand Company of Eorzea? I remember a certain someone pondering it once upon a time, and it seems as fitting a name as any.
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Oh, man. Getting a little emotional. But the company we keep. Oh. What a title. Oh, I need water. Boom, boom, boom. da, da. Da, da, da. Well, now that we are out of earshot of the other delegates, I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying that I have dreamed of this day since the moment I first set foot upon these shores, and that I was as heartened as anyone to see the peoples of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declarations, all I could think about was the conflict to come, of the sacrifices that would be made and the lives lost. Inevitabilities that I still struggle to accept. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step. The first of many. Many, and many more. Elder Seedseer, how might we be of service? I seek Master Alphinaud's assistance in a matter involving Gridania's neighbors, the Sylphs. I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the crystal trade, the better to predict the coming of primals, and so you will be familiar with the Sylphs of the Ash Crown Consortium. Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only with the city-states, but many other communities besides. Communities such as the Beast Tribes. Just so. It is our hope that we may make use of the Sylphs' established lines of just communication to coordinate the efforts of our new fellowship. Yet there remain certain practical differences between a trade consortium and a grand company. If the Sylphs are to perform their task effectively, they will require the counsel of one versed in the operational aspects of an armed force. An armed force founded with the self-same goal in mind, no less. The Crystal Braves, yes. Forgive me, Master Alphinaud. I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. In my hubris, I plotted a course for the Crystal Braves, which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conception. One intended to pave the way for the founding of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. Built upon a frail foundation of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of worldly interests. And I have no wish to see this new endeavor suffer the same fate. Mayhap I ask too much of you. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance for what little it is worth. By your leave, I shall prepare a report including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. You have my gratitude, Master Alphinaud, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt but that our fellowship shall emerge from the shadow of the Telepharoi and flourish. Until next we meet, my friends. Ta-ta. Bye. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I should like to hear. Former Braves, you understand. Might you join me in seeking them out? As if you have to ask. Thank you. As someone who witnessed the Order's rise and fall, yours would be a reassuring presence. I'll join you. If you're planning to canvass the opinions of your former comrades, it will be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. Then mayhap Graha can lend a hand as well. I shall accompany Thancred back to the Rising Stones. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide an accurate enough account of day's events. We should be glad of your company, Graha. I shall explain the details on the way. I shall... Let go. Let go. So, what's the plan, brother mine? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit that the report I proposed is largely written. Not long after that fateful day in Uldar, I penned a detailed account of the organization's history, from the events that led to its inception to the failings that brought about its demise. They cite it primarily as a means of taking some semblance of responsibility. Never did I imagine that it might later be referred to by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone, its events viewed from my singular perspective. For it to be of use, however, it must be broadened to encompass the viewpoints of all involved. Only then can it answer what seems to me to be the crucial question. Namely, why, after the Crystal Braves disbanded, did some members choose to remain with us, while others did not? I see. You think the answer will tell us something about the nature of the ties that bind our new grand company together. And that this knowledge might help us to prevent it from falling apart when those bonds are inevitably tested. That is my hope, yes. But the questions I would ask are uncomfortable to some. As the former commander of the Crystal Braves, I doubt that those who abandoned the cause would welcome my inquiries. Then Graha and I will just have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept the faith. A fine suggestion. Have care, however. Certain of my former comrades are of questionable character, so keep your wits about you. Let us reconvene in Gridania later on. Later. If you have any objections, if you have no objections, I've a mind to begin by speaking with Riol and Alianne. If memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing at Castrum Orients. Let us seek them out there.
Castrum Orients, so... That is a place I have not been in a while. Gosh, God dang it. Castrum Orients. Hello. Why, hello there. Err. So, what happens now?
Well, look who it is. And what... Oh, wait. Well, look who it is. And what brings you to here? Wouldn't have anything to do with a big meeting, would it? In a manner of speaking, I've been assigned a task, you see, for which I require the assistance of former members of the Crystal Braves. So you want to know why we decided to stick with the Scions, eh? Ain't an easy thing to put into words, that.
As I once explained to Valkyria, I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those fateful events. By joining the Scions, I hoped to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause for as long as I am able. But that wasn't my only reason. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves. And in spite of everything that had happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away. But when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but try to repay it?
Nothing. That's what. As for my own tale, well, I've always felt the Scions have something in common with me old crew. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed, and I still strive to live by it to this day. But as time's going on, I've learned that strength comes in many shapes and sizes. From Hoary Boulder to Mistress Tataru, we've all of us got something to offer. And not one of us is doing it for personal gain. 'Cause we believe there is more important things than that. Things worth protecting. Which is what being a Scion's all about.
I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. Forgive me, Valkyria, could you...
Why do you think the Crystal Braves ended in failure? Ribbit. Well, it's founding ideals or something to be proud of, but ideals alone don't make a crew. For every swab who signed up with good intentions, there was another who was only in it for the coin, the glory, or both.
Ours was quite a disparate band, and while I will never forgive Elbert, the fact that we managed to function at all was thanks in large part to his efforts.
Just a pity he was doing it all for the wrong reasons, eh? Only takes one bad apple, they say, and the Braves had a barrel full of them. Not like the Scions. It might look like a ragtag band of misfits, but deep down, we've all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? 'Cause Tatara sifted out all the glory hunters before they made it through the door.
I see. While our ranks comprise a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we were all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion and refer to it when drafting my recommendations. Until we meet again.
Aye, aye, mate.
Yes, until we meet again.
Oh my, that was quite a lot of dialogue. An official business. Alphanard is keen to hear what Alizé and Grahatia have learned from the Braves, who turned their back on the cause.
Well, I think we have taken up enough of our colleagues' time, and I'm conscious that less life-affirming testimonies await. Let us make our way to Gridania and hear what the others have learned.
Gridania. Ah, yes. I have waited for a very long time. For a very, very long time, my friends. I shall leave Nissia. Why, hello there. Oh. Old Gridania. Yes. The Lancers Guild. We shall go to the Lancers Guild. What a very nice umbrella you have there. What kind of umbrella is this? I've never seen such an umbrella before. Kinda nice, isn't it? Oh, another one with the same umbrella. It's not so rare. Got a little walking corn. What the frick? Oh, another person with the same umbrella. God dang it. Okay. Okay. The Lancers Guild. Let's go. Gridania. The old Gridania. Alizé.
Thanks to Tataru's ever-dependable intelligence, we managed to track down a handful of former Braves without any great difficulty. Some were forthright, others less so, but we heard enough to form a picture. I must warn you, Alphanord, some of the comments were harsh. I can well imagine, but their opinions are no less vital to my report. I seek the unvarnished truth. The unvarnished truth. Thank you. I will set about adding your findings to my own at once. In the meantime, pray go on and ahead to Little Solace and seek out Elder Frictio. I will join you anon.
I will join you anon. Frick. Well, well, well. Oh, that is well. Okay. Ladies and gentle ladies of the internet, I shall conclude the stream on that note. Thank you so much for tuning in. For the few of you that were lurking, chiming in. Dango Brad as well. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Final Fantasy XIV stream. We shall be back hopefully tomorrow with more. The voice act. More dialogue. I have a lot of fun to voice act. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, for tuning in. If you're new to the stream and you're just passing by, sorry. We're just about to end the broadcast. But if you want to keep up with the next streams after this fun one, why not hit the follow button? That way you're notified for upcoming broadcasts, such as the one that you just viewed. And if you want to keep up with me on social media, if you want to follow me on all my socials, you can go to Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all at ICBulk. Very easy to follow. Typically, whenever I'm live on Twitch, I put out a little video reel on all my socials to let you know that I'm live on Twitch. A surefire way to keep up with this goddamn motivated broadcast. And speaking of which, if you want to be even more effective at keeping up with me, and not just me, but with the community that hangs out here on our Twitch chat, why not join us over to the Discord server at discord.gg/ICBulk. It is our community hub. That's right. We have all sorts of categories on there. A lot of Overwatch and other non-gaming related stuff like food porn, animals, pets in nature, etc. So why not be part of the Discord if you'd like. Great way to stay connected.
beyond the Twitch stream. And while you wait on the next broadcast to return, you can also check out some of my Overwatch 2 voice impressions. I had the great pleasure of recording a lot of impersonations from one of my favorite games of all time. So if you want to click on that link, it'll take you to a YouTube playlist of a plethora of voices from that video game. There's a Lucio impersonation. Hazard, newest character of the game. Reinhardt, Malga, Junkrat, you name it. All right. But that is going to be it for now, folks. Thank you so much for watching the stream tonight. I must go. I must make my leave. No. I bid you farewell. Until we meet again, folks. Thank you for supporting the broadcast. As usual, have a peaceful and magical night ahead of you. And Happy New Year once again. Until we meet again, fellow Eorzeans.